Hey everybody! We're doing the original Mario Party this week. And fun times will be had by some. There's a lot of things to like about this Mario Party. There's also a lot of things to not like about this Mario Party, which I'm sure we'll be getting into as the game goes along. Now, one interesting feature of this game is that the title screen will change depending on who the winner of the most recent game was. So I kind of chose my three opponents based on how cool their title screens look like for them winning. And I picked Wario because, well, Luigi got the nod over last week's coin flip, so this time I'm playing as Wario, and it's kind of a crime not to have Wario somewhere in the party for this one, just because his voice acting is just marvelous. I have the Japanese version of this game, which is really funny because when Wario loses a whole bunch of coins at one time, in this he'll say, "Oh, I missed!" But in the Japanese version, he'll say, "Oh my god!" Luigi also does that. Luigi in this version will say, "Ha ho 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 ha 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 ho." But in the other version, in the Japanese version, he'll say, "Oh my god!" And I was too busy talking and forgot to change some settings, so sorry that you had to see that explanation screen. I know it must have put a real damper on all of you. Now I lost. I was definitely considering wussing out because I've had the computers on hard for every run through of these recorded sessions, but some of the mini games in this one, man, I don't know. Like, lots of people have their differing opinions as to which Mario Party game has the most difficult AI. I think on hard, this one has the most difficult one, just because there's certain things that you gotta do. Control stick spinning and avoiding losing tons of coins in one minigame, and it's just... I don't give myself a extremely high chance of winning. Let's just put it that way. But, hey, it's not like it would be the first time for me not winning. It could be the first time for me losing, but just see about that. This game, I think, is a bit more luck-based than other Mario parties. Not just for any, one reason other than the fact that just the differing types of things that you can have happen in minigames. Like, say you're playing a 1v3 minigame and two different minigames are on the board. One which nearly guarantees you get 30 coins, the other of which nearly guarantees you lose 30 coins. So, 60 coin sweep on one minigame roll of the die. And despite this computer being hard, he still lost that one-player minigame. As you can see, the wages of losing one-player minigames is death, and by death I mean losing 5 coins. Yeah, life's pretty cheap in the Mario universe. We got these doors here that change every turn, kind of like the Monty Mole doors in... This is what I was talking about with a 1v3 game that nearly guarantees you 30 coins, and sadly I am not going to be the glorious recipient of those 30 coins, so the rest of us peasants just have to sit here at the bottom waiting for scraps from the master people. That's a perfect analogy of this minigame, I'd say. I just have to wait for coins to drop and hope I get lucky enough to grab a couple. That's really all there is to it. Minigame Star will be hotly contested just because of the fact that there are so many different ways to win or lose coins in minigames. You can even have negative coins as a result from minigames, which may or may not have happened to me a couple of times. Well, I have enough for the star, but so does Peach, who's like, what, 2 spaces behind? Yeah, so... guaranteed that star right now. I was going to go with an easier board, because I knew I was going to be putting these computers on hard, but then, no, it's a little bit more exciting watching people get screwed over by computers. Now I will also change the doors. No. He actually made it so that doors to the star are in my... Wait a minute, did I just get the star? Holy crap, I got a star! In this version of the game, every time you get a star, there's like a story behind the board or whatever, and he'll just give you some information on the board. The story for every single board is pretty much the exact same. Something on the board is broken and the power of the stars will fix it. It's kind of like love in animated kids movies, just like the atom bomb that solves all problems. Alright, looks like we're headed for another 1v3, and this is a truly terrible minigame. It is really long, and it's in great. Oh my gosh.
Miss!
Okay, so nearly every single time I've played this minigame, it lasts for a really long time, and, like, the cannonballs are almost completely ineffectual, and it's just a matter of time before they get to the end, and there's not much you can do about it, but the game had to stop my rant and say, now here, son, I'm gonna make you win this minigame, and I'm gonna be like, well, I will take your 5-coin offering. But it is still a pittance. No, I'm not gonna change the doors, but I will be able to go straight to Boo next turn thanks to the doors opening, and thanks to some door trickery, I am now right in front of, well, everyone except I am the closest to the star. Let's just put it that way. It's past the Stargate. It's Stargate. Although I'm kind of nervous. It is absolutely paramount that I stop Donkey Kong from winning the next minigame, because if he does, he'll have 50 coins, and he's also headed straight towards Boo. Which means he'd be able to steal my star that, admittedly, he totally got for me because he paid 20 coins to get the doors changed, but look, let's ignore that fact. Let's ignore the fact that I have absolutely no idea why he'd want to change the doors in the first place. No, I wasn't paying attention. No, I don't know which one has the chest, and I don't care. Also, I believe if you just walk into it, like even if it's the right one, you still lose. I'm like, come on, game. I do have fond memories of getting up close to my little tiny CRT TV and like tracing the show with my finger. Good times. Okay, it is not a coin collecting minigame, which helps me. Because even if Donkey Kong wins this... Oh wait, he goes first, never mind, I stop him from winning this. I must do the same thing to him that he did to me during our last round of this minigame. So I've been playing some Nintendo fan games lately, you know, because shockingly, modders have been making better games than Nintendo games this year at least. Anyways, I've been playing this Mario 64 ROM hack called Last Impact. Absolutely marvelous. It has a minigame in it where you basically just play this, and if you get up to 20 go-arounds with it, you are awarded a star. It's actually the Hexagon Heat version, but same diff. Alright, Donkey Kong has lost this minigame. He's not gonna get my star. That was a close one, Peach. Well, that was a waste of time. I was gonna try doing a really dirty trick, and right before the mushrooms started going down, do a ground pound on Peach so she doesn't have enough time to get to the thing, but whatever. He's probably still going to steal coins from me, but that's okay because I don't have to tap buttons in this version. Stealing coins is free and you randomly get between 1 and 15. 10 or more, you celebrate. If you get like 1 or 2, you get really upset. Let's see what the computer thinks about me. Computer hates me! It knows that it allowed me to get a star on it. Well, never mind, I'm not going to boo this turn. Good. I'm going to sit here and we'll play like a minigame and I'll get 56 coins. I mean, 46 coins and... Wait a minute, this has a star. What am I thinking? Alright, well, I only have 4 coins, so Peach is highly unlikely to steal from me unless she just really wants vendetta on me sniping that star away from her. So each of these 3 Mario Party games on 64 has had some amusing, like, graphical inaccuracies on the simulator, but none of them have had that super creepy, like, little slice of Mario's head off in the top right corner. That was really bizarre. This one's pretty mild. It's just whenever text boxes come in, it's little glitchy just as it's coming in, like just for a fraction of a second. This is the exact same as the other Tipsy Tourney. I've seen people incorporate some other strategies that actually work on getting the interior first and then the exterior, but either way, did I win? Okay. I noticed the bottom 2 computers were really close, so I wasn't sure, but yes. Simple minigame, and sadly, I still don't have enough coins to steal an invisible star.